Make-A-Wish Foundation is a national foundation, so meaning that we have chapters in every state and actually in some other countries as well. And our mission is to grant wishes to children with life-threatening illnesses, empowering them with hope, strength, and joy.
Make-A-Wish started in 1980 with a little boy named Chris Greicius who had always wished to be a police officer. And his mother and some officers out in Arizona created a special experience for him where they gave him a uniform and a little motorcycle and showed him a bunch of different things that police officers do. And after that experience, they realized that they had created something wonderful, and so they decided to formally make Make-A-Wish Foundation.
So the New Jersey chapter was founded in 1983, just 3 short years after our national office was founded in 1982. Here in New Jersey, there's only one Make-A-Wish chapter. We are Make-A-Wish New Jersey, and it's our charge to represent the mission in all 21 counties, every municipality, every town, city, wherever there's a child in New Jersey who qualifies for a wish, we're going to grant that wish.
We here at the castle, we feel that we benefit because we're the only chapter here in New Jersey that has a place where wishes can call home, which we like to say. As opposed to years ago, we never had an opportunity to invite our wish children here to come and think about their wish, declare their wish, so it becomes a real interactive experience for them, which we feel helps them to forget about their condition, their medical condition, and try to generate some of that childhood excitement again.
How brilliant, how smart these kids are. And we love the idea because of what a castle represents. It's long-standing, it's time enduring, and it's strong. And I mean, we travel to Europe, we find castles that have been around for centuries, and so that's what we wanted our facility to send the message that we're here in New Jersey, Make-A-Wish, serving kids who are going to need us, and we're going to be here for as long as necessary until all life-threatening illnesses are eradicated and children aren't battling these illnesses. Make-A-Wish will be here.
The castle has allowed us to enhance the wish experience for children and families in a way that I don't think anyone had really imagined, like how awesome it would be until we were actually here and, you know, having families come in and being here for events and things. Our offices in Union, you know, it was a good office, but it was small and it didn't have any of the magic or the wow. No one came to visit us there. And now we're able to have this building and to help kids really stretch their imaginations at a time in their lives when they, you know, might not be thinking all that creatively, or they might not be able to, you know, look over the next roadblock or anything like that. And this building really helps them to, you know, go beyond their wildest dreams and think, you know, if I could have one wish, here's all the things that it could be. And really get excited about it.
My name's Aaliyah, and my wish was to go to Disney World.
She was really healthy until she was about 4 years old, and then her intestines started bleeding, so she ended up in the intensive care unit, needed to be in the hospital, and then through that year, they were able to see that her intestines, they had a birth defect that we didn't know about. And then we tried for a year to have them be healed. She was in the hospital, had a lot of surgeries, and then it was determined that they couldn't be fixed, so she would need to have a transplant of her intestines. We were meeting with the transplant team and they had brought up her making a wish. Aaliyah was really excited about going. Trying to plan a vacation, she needed nursing care. Her G-tube feedings were running all the time. She was getting IV fluids like 16 hours a day, so trying to figure out, I didn't think it was going to be possible because of all the IV fluids. We had lived in the hospital for almost a year, So just trying to get home and figure out how to be home was a challenge. And then trying to figure out how all the medical supplies and the nursing could get to Florida and we could enjoy the experience. Make-A-Wish made it happen.
Make-A-Wish to me means inspiration. I think every time that I work with a new Wish family and I get to know them a little bit and hear about their child's wish, I've been here for about 4 years and I've seen a lot of different kinds of circumstances, and no matter what they're going through, it's inspiring that they still have all of that imagination and excitement about doing something for themselves and something that they get excited about. So I think that's definitely humbling to see that kids are so innocent in that way, and that they're still able to look forward and do something exciting for themselves.
I feel like if I didn't have Make-A-Wish, I might not have been maybe as excited of doing things and going out to places. And I feel like just the surroundings of when you were being there, they showed you that there was more than just hospital life and making sure medical things had to happen. They just showed you that there's more to life, and like you get to experience other things also throughout the years of Make-A-Wish, even when you're not on the trip.
See it on the families' faces, the children's faces. That's my favorite part. But we also hear about it from the doctors and the professionals that they have seen a difference either in the child's compliance with medicine, with their willpower, with even we've heard stories where a child has come back from a trip and hasn't had to have a surgery that they might have been scheduled for prior. So we see it in all different ways, but I do definitely believe that the foundation is making that difference. I believe that the way we kind of see it all come out is really when you see the happiness, you see the smiles, you see the excitement, and that's how you can really just tell that we're doing what we're supposed to be doing.
My name is Alejandra Rodriguez, and my wish is to go to Atlantis and Bahamas and swim with the dolphins. I was diagnosed when I was 9 years old. I started to cry because I had known someone, one of my friends, who had passed away from cancer. Make-A-Wish, it impacted my life in a very big way because it was a time where I could forget about the cancer and just getting my stuff together for school and like explaining why I've been out for school to my friends and all that.
Hi, my name is Alec Kazanjian, and I was diagnosed with leukemia when I was 9 years old. When I was first diagnosed with cancer, I didn't know what to do. I felt like my life was never going to be the same.
Our youngest son, Alec, was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia in August 2013, and he's still currently in treatment. And that's what he was granted his wish through.
My name is Hakab Kazanjian, and my child is Alec Kazanjian. When Alec was diagnosed with leukemia, we were devastated to hear he had cancer. Your world just totally changes. Your whole perspective on life changes. So it's a very devastating, difficult time that you go through when your child is diagnosed. You know, I didn't know exactly what type he had and stuff, and I didn't know what the prognosis with Alec would be. You know, it's just your world, it just changes, and your perspective on life changes when somebody's diagnosed with cancer, and especially a child. You know, you can deal with it a little bit better, I think, when you're an adult, But when you're a child, when it's your child that's diagnosed, it's just really devastating. It's like almost like it's unfair, you know.
When I was first diagnosed with cancer, I didn't know what to do. I'm getting stronger each day with my family by my side. Living with cancer can be tough going in and out of treatments, but Make-A-Wish has helped me forget all about the cancer.
I think that Make-A-Wish has given Alec the opportunity to experience something he would never have been able to do. He actually came up with his wish when we went to the castle because he didn't know what to wish for. And the castle was an amazing experience for all of us. It's a magical place where he was able to come up with the idea of what he wanted to do, which was to go to Hawaii, because he'd never been to Hawaii before, and to go on a cruise ship, because he had never been on a cruise before. And that actually was inspired from the show Full House, because they went on a trip to Hawaii. It just all came together at the castle.
Make-A-Wish has given me the hope and the strength to keep fighting on.
Buddy O'Donnell, I am the Director of Corporate Alliances for Make-A-Wish New Jersey. Having short bowel syndrome, I was in the hospital for over 4 months, with the good majority of that spent in intensive care with numerous different surgeries. And I missed the second half of my junior year of high school. And my senior year of high school, I missed probably about 50 days. And this was all during the time that I found out that I was going to be eligible for a wish. And, you know, it was very nice to be able to have something to look forward to with me and my family that kind of got me through some of those tough days, both in the hospital and, you know, during that time. I can say from my experience, you know, I've touched Make-A-Wish in many different ways, from being, you know, a wish kid to a volunteer, to working at the national office, to now being at the chapter level, being able to kind of really be around the wishes on a daily basis. Being here at the castle, it's an incredible opportunity to day in, day out see the impact of our wish.
Hearing how much it means to a child or their family, or, you know, hearing about why this is their wish, and, you know, what meeting this celebrity or going to this place would mean to them. It really just makes everything worthwhile and rewarding, and I can't imagine doing anything else.
Make-A-Wish to me means people working to help others, and it's different teams. It's no one team can do it alone. The staff of Make-A-Wish cannot do it alone. The volunteers cannot do it alone. The donators cannot do it alone. But when you put all these three teams together and add in the Wish family, it just makes it work so perfectly for the end result of making a wish come true to a very well-deserving child.
We grant wishes to children with life-threatening medical conditions to enrich the human experience with hope, strength, and joy.